Hello. Well, I think it's working. Who knows? This is Monsters of Memories, another stress test. I think there's one at the weekend which I missed. I couldn't get on. Um, and now there is another one. I'm not sure how long it's going for. Maybe this stream will be 5 minutes. Who knows? Who cares? I'm just going to log in with a character. I've chosen Ogre Shadow Knight. So you've got some points to allocate this time. Not quite sure exactly where to put them, apart from the two obvious ones. I guess not like EverQuest. I think we use mana, don't we? So let's do that. Hey GSX, how you doing? Whoa. Different traits to choose. Stun resistance. Ah, okie dokie. So ogres don't get innate stun resistance. It's something you can choose. We won't muck around too much. Let's have some stamina increase. Swordsman, warrior. You're better at offense. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. I like the idea that there's all these traits you can mix and match. Okay, mate. I haven't been on it really since. Haven't been on it since probably the first few days. I'm not quite sure. Well, I kind of wasn't really playing EverQuest much, particularly anyway. Although I've started playing again. We'll get some improvision, maybe. What do we want to make? Blacksmith. Because I'm assuming I'm a plate wearing class. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, the spider. Oops. The Spiderling models look new. It's quite good. Okay, got a bit of lag. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty interesting. Mm. Okay, this might take a little while. Yeah, it's I mean, I've played a fair bit on and off, but it's been a while. it's been in there's been a development patch where I wasn't playing. Yeah, I mean, out of all of the games, out of all the indie MMOs claiming to be classically inspired, this is definitely the one that comes closest to that. Is that okay? Okay, there's just a load of lag. My God. Yeah, certainly, like from a feeling of combat, and I think overall atmosphere. I think like for an EverQuest player, I think they're kind of giving people what they want, really. Like, you know, many people have told me over the years that they just want EverQuest, but, you know, with a new skin. And I think essentially that's kind of what they're going for. They've got all their own lore and all that kind of stuff, obviously, and there's loads of other different mechanics and stuff that they're going for that look quite interesting as well. So I might actually be able to do some gameplay in a minute. Some I think we'll just the lag's pretty rough, so I'm not sure how much gameplay you'll actually get in. Hopefully it's not too bad when you're just running around whacking things. Did that actually work? No. Okay. Yeah, there is. I mean, when you look around, there are lots of different. When I've been running around previously, there are lots of different NPCs with lots that seem to be just doing lots of different mechanics and skills and things. Like, you know, you're riding. There's kind of like some survival stuff. Yeah, I think it was like wagon riding, taming. It looks as though there's a lot of different stuff over and above what. So it's got its own flavour, but I think the key thing is that they seem to be going for. Yeah, lag's pretty rough. To a point where kind of maybe unplayable. Not sure why I've stopped attacking. but I mean I've become pretty neutral now on all MMOs, even ones that I like the looks of. Uh, I'll wait until the games are actually much closer to, you know, been burnt far too much. Games claiming to be classic MMOs, but actually they're nothing of the sort. So we'll see. I like the weather effects. Pretty cool. Yeah, you'll have to forgive the gameplay because I mean, I'm using an ability and the ability's not going off for like two or 3 seconds afterwards, so it's going to be a bit, you know, bit dodge. Oh well, here's a stress test. It's funny because playing a Pantheon really made me realise how much developers and players seem to have completely misunderstood classic MMOs and classic MMO players. It's weird because I think some people involved, not this game particularly, actually maybe they must have played classic MMOs and worked on them, but they seem to have no idea of the market, and I guess that's why the populations are so small. Maybe we'll run around and have a look because I don't think we can probably do combat at the moment. Yeah, not liking the XP at the moment. Seems very slow for level 1. Let's hope that it doesn't stay that way. What was that skeleton? A rotting skeleton. What they have done since I last played is toned down mob damage. It seems like when you started off, the last build that I played, mobs could pretty much kill you. Level 1 mobs could easily kill you. So it looks like they've toned all that down a bit, which is pretty good. Let's nip around to see if I can. Let's go and see if the. I seem to remember before this particular starter area wasn't particularly good for level 1 mobs. There's quite a lot of level 2 mobs, and it seems that it's still the same. Let's go and see if we can find, so I can remember where the Necromancer or we can go to the front gate. I think I'm moving, which is more than Mojubro is doing there. Big frame rate drop there. Definitely think the I think it was the same issue before. I definitely think with first person they need to lower the level of the weapon, because it's very irritating to see it bobbing in your view like that. So yeah, maybe try and find some way of lowering that. It's funny I started where I was, because I think the Shadow Knight Guild is down here where the Necromancer Guild is. So I thought I would have started here. Oh, so when I'm sidestepping, you can't see the sword. I'm strafing. Just excuse me, I'm trying to cast spells and stuff, but nothing's happening, so... okay. Oops, no, too late, it's too late. No good casting it now. I think I'm hitting it, at least. Got skeleton there. Oh, hello. That's... got some bone chips. Let's see if we can find our trainer, shall we? So these people have annoyed some NPCs in some way. Well, I can only hope that the levelling pacing evens itself out at some point. Bit more akin to EverQuest, and it's not another game going down the we want you to spend a level in 15 weeks, a la Pantheon, and we want you to spend 15 weeks in a level, Pantheon and Embers Adrift and stuff. Okay, come on, where are we? I think this is the Shadow Knight spells. Let's see how fleshed out we are. I'll get a life drain at level 2. This guy doesn't buy anything though, apart from bone chips. Okay. Ability at level 2, one at level 3, then we've got a few at level 4. I'll get a pet at level 8. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh. Like his animal skull shoulder guards there. Nice. So I need to... So we've spoken to him, now we need to go and speak to Brazik. Downstairs in the sleeping quarters. Okay. No, I think they've definitely done that. Yeah, it's like like a lot of all the tank classes that have abilities now. I guess as you would expect from a more modern MMO. So there's more to do. It's interesting though. Like I played season 2 of Pantheon. Then I went to P99 straight afterwards, and I'm currently playing some tank sort of melee classes, just trying them out, and it's still amazing how engaging the martial classes are in EverQuest, even though they don't have many abilities. I think it's because the combat is just tuned so well. So we've been given a bag which we need to fill with femurs, it looks like. So I've got to deliver the note to someone called Noel Clares, bring back whatever he gives you, and fill the bag with femurs. Is that essentially what they're telling me? Looks like it. I think, I'm sick of saying the same stuff, but I think if you're marketing your MMO as a classic MMO, then there are just going to be certain expectations that the player base has got. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to meet every expectation, but there has to be like a baseline classic MMO expectation that players are going to have, and I think if you don't meet that, and I don't think any of the MMOs have met that we've currently got to play, then yeah, I think you're just asking for failure, really. I think that's just how it is. That's the blunt, long and short of it. Yeah, but as you know, as you like, you said, a classic MMO, but with more nuts and bolts. I think it's probably. Oh, nice rusty scythe. Wonder if I can use that. Hang on, I think we've got a lag. I think we had a lag spike there. I think these young crypt scarabs are aggro. Yeah. Oh. Weird, the server seems worse than it was before. I don't even know how many people are playing. $99. I'm not sure if 99 is the max it shows. Ooh, is he dead? I think he's dead. We'll leave that stuff for now. Come on now. Okay, we've got some cloth scraps. We don't actually have a bag at the moment, so we'll leave that. Still haven't levelled. Oh. I mean, this is a bit like playing Ultra Online. When I first started playing Ultra Online, where you everything took a number of seconds to work. Those were the days. Okay. Oh, for pity's sake. This is the other thing I found quite annoying as well when I played the game before, is that merchants only buy and sell certain things. So I found it quite, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say logically that's probably how it is, but I'm used to going out to an EverQuest merchant and they just buy everything. I go and try and find a merchant who might buy my weapon. I think there might be one around the corner here, I seem to remember. Oh, I like the elemental pets. Pelts and hides. I think this guy in here bought weapons, yeah. Oh, bloody hell, that's harsh. 27 copper for a rusty scythe. Okay, holy smokes. That's all he buys, but I think I've probably got enough now to buy that second level spell. If you just joined, I am doing stuff, but the server is there's loads of lag. He doesn't buy anything. Yeah, even like I started a warrior on P99 as well, and yeah, it just feels so engaging. Even like coming straight from Pantheon, where like the warrior, for example, has got loads of abilities to click, loads of cooldowns. Used arm trader, spirit tap, must be a pub, I guess. Okay, well let's go and kill a few more things. Running around trying to find a crack merchant is literally like crap. So let's move on. Yeah, so archaeology supplies. I'm assuming there's an archaeology skill. So it's got all those kind of things, loads of little side skills and stuff that I'm assuming, or non-combat skills, I should say, which I'm assuming will have some effect on your character in some way. I like the face. That's cute. No, I need to go and buy the spell, don't I? Blimey. So I think a life tap spell is the first one we get. So we'll go and pick that up. Next time MMO I play, I want to have like an account-wide plan, because I need to have an account-wide plan. No, it buys back fur. Life drain. There we go. Yeah, because I need to be disciplined on the alt front, because that's always the worst part of starting a new MMO. So what classes do I want? And then level them one at a time. Except for maybe like a utility class, like if a druid's got porting. I always wish I had a druid on my P99 account. But it's weird. I never started one, despite it being the class I played the most back in 1999. I never actually played start. I did create one on P99. I think the most interesting class so far that I've seen of the various classes is I like the Inquisitor, which is like I quite like the looks of that hammer. Let's do this. It's clobbering time. Yeah, the Inquisitor looks interesting. It's like a warrior enchanter hybrid, which is quite an interesting choice. That EverQuest didn't do. What I hope with the classes, though, I think it seems to be the case, is that they're not. It's not like a warrior with, like a paladin is not just a warrior with cleric skills, cleric spells, or a warrior with enchanter spells. I hope they have their own kind of flavour to them as well. I like that hammer. Smash. Huh? You pierce a skeleton. I'm piercing it with that. Holy smokes! Must be jabbing it with the with the point, maybe. Okay. Oops, how many fiends have we got? I think we've got 5 now. The goblins are pretty neat. You could be a goblin enchanter as well. That might be a good choice. Come on then. Okay, well, we'll kill some more of those things then. Where are all the mobs gone? Smoke. I'm not even sure if I'm hitting the mob. Yeah, I am. Okay. What was he running? Oh no, don't run away, mob. How am I going to have any idea of... Oh, there we go. I was like, please don't run away with this lag. I actually got absolutely no idea if I'm going to be hitting you or not. Oh, there we go. Ah, whatever. Bloody kill stealing guard, man. Oh no, we got ads. This way, Sly. That's not a good idea, buddy. I'll just run it to the guards. Thanks, guard. He kill steals you and then lets you die. Well, that's a good image. I love the dwarf model as well. Massive beards, and as you all know, I do love a beard. Is that me? I think so. Yeah. Okay. It's a skeleton. Someone's actually attacking a skeleton. I had no idea. Not sure where my buddy's gone. I think if we pull these dudes over here, I don't think there's any guards. Oops. Nice. Want some more of those dudes? Oh well. Let's just kill anything. Let's just put anything up here. No. Oh, don't let the skeleton go away. Okay. The game's got no idea where I am, where the mobs are. There we go. Well, I never. I always do the same in all games. I'm always looking out for, you know, because in EverQuest, classic EverQuest, like the skeletons and stuff could drop bags and things. So I'm always looking around for them first. But I don't know if they drop bags in this one. Okay, I want that mob there. Let's life drain the crap out of it first. But hey, Grats. Oh, hello. Who's this dude? I like it when the character talks. It He makes the goblin makes a little sound. Excellent. What happened there? Did I not pull that? Oh dear. I think the server's had a burp. Server burp. Pull this dude. That ability's not available right now. Oh, I've actually pulled him already. No idea. Oh, there we go. That is one hell of a hat. Well, Sly's taking all the loot. Let's have a look at, see if we can find... do 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 do. So where are... any graphic settings yet? Just trying to find character sheet, armor skills sheet. I'm sure, I imagine it's somewhere. I think Sly's going to go and get his pet. I'll just carry on killing some dudes. Did we hit that guy? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Come on, what the hell? Oh, that's my phone. I have to get it after. Don't make me chase after a mob. I've got no idea where it is. I should have to try and burn it down, I guess, maybe. Okay. I want to kill the skeleton. But am I actually near it? Okay, what I might do is just go and have a little run around and explore. I don't really think this is playable. I did hit that mob, didn't I? Someone else is hitting it, killing it. Who's this guy? Some high level dude KSing the skeletons in the low level area. Okay, so we'll go and have a run around because combat is kind of pretty unplayable. Let's just have a quick look at something. Right, for your benefit, let me see if I can do something. Excuse me for a sec. Oh, for God's sake, what the hell are you doing? I'll turn the camera up, so hopefully you can see a bit better. Let's have a run around. Maybe I can show you some of the other stuff. The game, that's a great shot up there, that castle on the hill. Kumu's Dissonant Riffs hits a skeleton, yeah. In the Nubia area. He must be a bard, I guess. All the classes have, well, they seem to have like a starter quest as well, whether you go through. I quite like the Inquisitor one. He was a bit like a detective. I think this texture's new since last time I played. I quite like that. This is the bigger Nubia yard here. Yeah, I think over here, yeah, so there's some different NPCs here. Wagoneering supplies, animal taming supplies. So it looks like there's going to be lots of non-combat related mechanics and stuff for you to sink your teeth into. Which is always appreciated. I think that's kind of really what we should see to keep you interested in the game, keep you playing. I guess I don't like the term, but I guess you'd call it a horizontal progression. Yeah, I think that's what you need, rather than absolutely tanking the leveling speed and stuff. Yeah, that's a lovely shot, that castle on the hill there. And I think the model's changed as well since the last time I saw it, maybe. I mean, this is a stress test, but I am surprised how much the server seems to be struggling, considering like we've had some stress test or two in the past. It does seem as though the server is a big issue. It's funny. I mean, not being particularly technical, it you would just because of how technology is nowadays, you would just. And this is going to sound stupid, but first of all, you'd think that it should just work, but obviously it's not that way. But I'm not sure if it's a cost versus um, performance. So why not just have a server that is capable of? But I guess it's more down. I guess it's also down to the coding of your net code and all that kind of stuff as well. Like you would think, just get the hardware that's going to work first of all, and then let's go from there. So maybe it's a net code thing. Um, this looks gorgeous though. I love the boat out there. I hope you can see it. Let me turn the camera up a bit more. Actually, me turning the camera up is not having any impact on... Is it having any impact on what you're seeing? Because it's not having any impact on OBS. But that's a lovely shot with the moon and the boat. I'm sure I saw an NPC that has something to do with boats. So maybe we're going to have like if we had sailing. Wow. You had sailing and you had activities at sea, like fishing and all that kind of stuff. That would be awesome. It's amazing, like from a non-combat mechanic point of view, how oppressed MMOs are now. I mean, like boat sailing and stuff we've had in Ultra Online, you know, and Worm Online. There was even like Grand Scraya, which was like a tiny little MMO. You could build a boat and sail in it. Maybe they just don't think that people want to do this stuff, but I'd love to be out there in a boat right now. That'd be pretty awesome. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm adjusting the gamma on my screen, and OBS is set to... It's picking up the screen, so I thought it might help, but it appears not. I'll try and stay in some lighter areas if I can. Yeah, so lots of boats here and stuff. Maybe sailing might be a thing. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Nice and atmospheric though. It feels nice. Feels nice. Although it feels a little bit cartoony, not as much as Pantheon, like visually. It's the lighting. I think lighting has advanced so much that even like fairly basic graphic presentation can look good. There's some snakes over here on the. That's cool. Water snake. Yeah, lighting hides so many. How do people feel about darkness in 2024? Because, you know, it's an old classic MMO trope now that actually probably wasn't even that true, really, wasn't even that much of a thing, really, apart from part of EverQuest's lifespan. I don't know. I mean, I feel that from an accessibility point of view, and it was certainly true in Embers Adrift, is that there were some people who just said they just couldn't play. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's Harbour Master Dowd. I suppose the thing is with really dark nights where you can't see is what purpose are they serving? Is it an atmospheric thing? Not really, because you can't see anything. Is it an immersive thing? Maybe, but and I noticed it in playing. And I noticed it because one of my characters that I've started playing on P99 is a human, um, and so it's very dark at the moment, unless I do the gamma thing. So my feeling is, what is the purpose? What is it achieving? Is it really immersive? Is it making the world feel more dangerous? Well, I guess it might do. Like if you take a game like Worm Online, which is massive, there's no zones, it's just massive. You run around, whatever. Like maybe in that kind of setting, where you can kill a mob and get some stuff to make a little campfire and cook. I guess if a game goes that far, then maybe darkness can be immersive and be used as a gameplay mechanic in itself, if you can role play to that aspect. But in a when I look at EverQuest now, in a game like EverQuest, where it's really dark and the mob everywhere's zoned, and generally the zone's not massive, so you know where the zone line is anyway. Whatever, I'm not quite sure that it adds anything other than kind of frustration. I do think the darkness in the right game can be good. Like it's one of those, a big open world survival game, for example, where it gets really dark at night and you can build yourself a fire and cook some food and hang around the fire until whenever, that kind of thing. But I'm not sure what purpose it serves outside of that, but I don't know. I know darkness is one of those things. People get a bit thingy about, it's got to be dark so I can't see, and whatever. Hey Robert, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's glad you could catch the stream. I'm not fighting because there's a load of lag, so it's quite difficult. So I'm just trying to show you the sights. A longing sailor. Oh, that's sad. Look, he's standing here looking out at sea. Where's my bloody ship? It's over there. I live 5-minute walk from the sea, and there is something about the sea. But yes, let's see if we can go further along the coast this way. Darkness. What is it good for? I'm not sure. While we're talking about mechanics, let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about leveling speed, because that has been a big issue in MMOs, classically inspired MMOs. I think they're completely off the mark to a point where they don't seem to have any clue about progression in a classic MMO. I'm not quite sure how we've got here. Obviously I'm comparing it to something like EverQuest, which I think most people, particularly if you're trying to attract a new audience and you're not used to that leveling speed, would consider very slow. But there was a friend of the channel on the Discord server, and I noticed it playing Pantheon, how slow the leveling becomes pretty quickly, and they said they were about level 14 and they had an 8-hour session where they were killing mobs consistently during that period, and at level 14 they gained around 15% XP. And I didn't say 15,000 or 15 million. I said 15 in an 8-hour session, and it just leads me to believe that I don't know what it leads me to believe. It seems like all that guy's aggro. It seems quite bizarre, really, how you would. And like going back and playing EverQuest and seeing how different it is from a speed point of view. Um, yeah, I don't understand what they're trying to achieve. Embers Adrift was the same. There seems to be this thing where they're going for like a forced grouping experience, which classic MMOs never were. It's not to say that maybe in EverQuest in the right group you wouldn't get, your XP wouldn't be quicker, but it was never really like that at all. You didn't have to be in a group, and that seems to be where we're going for. I'm not quite sure. At first, I kind of think to myself, well, maybe they've got zero confidence in their game and the content in the game, so they have to do whatever they can to keep people in the game. But it clearly puts people off more than anything. I also think the lack of ability to be able to make kind of good progress solo is a massive misstep as well. So we've got a shipwright NPC. I wonder if we can get up that tower there. Looks like it. Might need to go up there though, maybe. Well, if we could build boats, that would be cool. Message just came up that says I start to feel tired. I wonder what that means. I think it means I probably have to sit down and have a rest, I guess. Wow, these guys are actually aggro. So there's part of the town, part of the city that are aggro. Okay, I'm not going up there then. Fair enough. That's cool. That's interesting and cool at the same time. A navigation trainer. Wow. Okay, so things are leading me to believe that there might be some sailing. I like the general style of the city. It's got, I guess, quite a kind of North African kind of flavour to it. Yeah, I think once more, hopefully you get a bit more detail goes. It all feels quite square at the moment, and so this Earth Elemental apparently is glancing at me with disdain. That's very nice. So an Ogre Shadow Knight is not popular in some areas of town, which is fair enough. Slightly confusing, I think, because I think I don't mind it, but from a faction point of view, EverQuest obviously, you know, as an ogre, I wouldn't go to Freeport or whatever. It was obvious. Here it's not so obvious. I don't mind having to work it out, but getting killed by a red NPC over often, because you know, I guess you could treat the city like a dungeon, I suppose, and just keep conning everything. That seems somewhat tiresome, but yeah, we'll see. Who knows how it's going to work out. I guess when the game comes out, potentially that you know, ogres may start in their own area, so it's irrelevant. There's the monks. Okay, I'm gonna go around a corner shortly, and I'm bound to come across an NPC that's going to be aggro and die. Back street, particularly the back streets here. The City Illuminators Guild, excellent. I like that. I like the design of the city. It's got these little back streets and stuff. You could have rogues and whatnot hiding, waiting to attack her. Bathhouse, which of course an ogre would never visit. No self-respecting ogre anyway. As I run around playing, thinking how desperately I want to play a new MMO and get involved in something, I kind of realise that I should maybe be a bit more, I don't know, maybe I should be mega positive. So yeah, like some of the other content creators who are playing all the MMOs, like playing like behind closed doors and stuff. Okay, well, hopefully this. I'm saying that. I mean, what I was going to do is wait until the sun comes up and then maybe have a run around exploring, because it might be a bit too dark to see at the moment. I'm quite interested in a ranger, actually, as I kind of often am, but I'm always looking for that kind of ranger experience where you're out in the wild. And I know it's difficult in a game where that's zoned and, you know, but yeah, making a camp and cooking some food. Okay, animal breeding. Wow, that would be interesting. Project Gorgon's got a pretty good animal breeding system. Unfortunately, like most things in that game, it's far too grindy. To a point where it kind of becomes unenjoyable, really. I thought this gate used to open, I'm pretty sure it did. Maybe not anymore. Oh, it's riding supplies as well, so yeah, there might be some hay. A fire beetle mount, please. That would be pretty awesome. That gate used to open. I'm not sure I did something wrong, but I'll come around this way. I think the Rangers Guild was around this way. I just want to see what skills the Rangers got currently available. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not going that way. Oh, here we go. I think it's up here. I think this is the warriors and rangers and stuff here. Make sure I'm not going to get killed. It seems to be uneasy. Let's have a look, see what the... Oh, here we go. Kick, battle cry, clobber, defense, defensive stance, distracting taunt, final stand, intimidation. Not particularly fleshed out at the moment, the fighters' skills, but I'm pretty sure there'll be more. I think the rangers were over here. Yeah, so there's a separate, or there was a separate archer class to the ranger. Yeah, not much there at the moment. Work in progress, that one. Got some damage spells, some fawn spells, protection spells, diamond skins, pretty EverQuesty really. Ensnare, Fear Beast. Yeah, pretty EverQuesty, rangery stroke druidy. Lull Beast. Some speed skills. Ah, the ranger is really twinked out at the moment. I was hoping the ranger might have some kind of animal training, like animal taming, like pet thing going on, but doesn't seem to have. Maybe the druid's got that. Someone just said the server's going down. Server's going down, so I'm going to stop the stream here. If it comes back up, I'll come back. We'll see how we go.